Yo, what is up guys, it's Tommy Garjo, and today what I have for you guys is a solo nuclear by Doom Matt Jones with the Man of War with the almighty dark matter camo, and I honestly think that this is the best looking camo on the whole entire game. But if you guys enjoy this gameplay on the background, be sure to go subscribe to Matt Jones' YouTube channel and follow him both on Twitch and on Twitter to see some awesome content and awesome live streams all around. So please feel free to do that and you won't regret. But as you can see from the title, today what I wanted to talk about is some tips and tricks on how to get the dark matter camo the easiest and quickest possible way there is, because I actually have two different PlayStation accounts on my PlayStation 4 that have dark matter camo legit. So I've done my fair amount of grinding for the dark matter, and I've gotten a decent amount of headshots on my personal account too. And to be honest, I'm gonna show you a bit of a clip later on this video, but it takes me around 200 kills all around to get 100 headshots pretty much with any gun. So I don't know, hopefully some of you guys find these tips useful. The first one is kind of obvious, and it is to play Nuketown if you just have the map. But don't worry, if you don't have it, they're actually gonna bring it free for everyone sometime next month. So even if you don't have Nuketown yet, you will get it in a month's time, so that's pretty dope. And honestly, when you're going for headshots, you should only go for headshots. As you can see from this clip, it takes me around 200 kills to get 100 headshots with any gun, besides maybe with the shotguns, that's a bit trickier. But in general, if I'm going for headshots, I'm only going for headshots. I don't care about my KD, I don't care about any of that stuff. And a lot of people that I've seen do these videos, they're recommending hardcore, but I've actually done all these guns playing normal domination and hardpoint on Nuketown. So that just shows that Nuketown really works. It took me 158 kills to get 100 headshots with the XR2 AR, which I think that's pretty dope. So honestly, I wouldn't recommend hardcore. I think most people are recommending it because of the flinch, but if you're using the high caliber, I don't think it really matters that much, unless you're going for guns which require one shots like the dragon, maybe then, or pistols. The headshots with pistols are kind of trickier, so for those type of weapons you might want to play hardcore. But besides that, I would just honestly play normal domination or hardpoint on Nuketown if you just have the map pack, because as I said, if you have the high caliber, you get increased headshot multiplier on any gun pretty much. So that I don't know, honestly, that's one of the biggest tips, to use high caliber, and that's kind of obvious too, but that's not the only attachment you should be rocking when you're going for those headshots. I would also recommend ELO/red dot, just depending on your personal preference, and grip plus rapid fire, because rapid fire, if you guys didn't know, rapid fire doesn't really add that much recoil on this game, if at all, which is kind of weird. And it might also sound weird, this next tip, but when I was going for headshots, I've honestly gotten a shit ton of headshots. I've probably gotten around almost about like 10,000 headshots altogether. Maybe, I don't know, I think that might be a bit of an overkill, but around 5,000 headshots I've gotten all around on this game. And it feels that when I'm using different guns, it's also the game registers the headshots kind of differently, which makes not really that much sense since the hitboxes are still the same no matter what gun you're using. But I think because of the bit of a flinch, and if the enemies are shooting back at you, the different guns kind of recoil differently. So when you're, let's say that you're going for headshots with the Shiba at first, which is one of the easier guns to get headshots with, because if you have the high caliber, it's a one-shot headshot. So obviously you're gonna be going for headshots a bit differently on that gun compared to, let's say, ICR1, because the kick is different. And honestly, like, if you're really about that grind and you really want to get those headshots, I would recommend kind of get the feel for the gun and how it flinches. So you sometimes, with some guns, you want to aim strictly to the head, and if you're behind someone, obviously you want to shoot behind them and like shoot straight to the head. But if you think that the enemies are gonna get bullets back into you, you might not want to aim straight to the head. You might want to aim more to the neck kind of area. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you kind of got the grip kind of what I meant. But after you've done all the headshots, which is easily the most time consuming part, is you want to do the 50 kills with no attachments, and after you're done those, you want to do the 50 kills with optic plus 5 attachments. And the reason why you want to do these first is because while you're getting these challenges, you're also doing all the other challenges at the same time. without even actually going for them. And usually if you're playing Nuketown, you can probably get 50 kills quite easily in one game or at least 2 games, so it shouldn't be really that difficult. But once you're doing the challenge with optic plus 5 attachments, you better use Varix free sight, because that is easily that's easily the best sight to get long shots. And I don't really know why it is, but if you're using the Varix free sight, press B or ADS it down, like, you know, unzoom it once, and you can literally get headshots anywhere you shoot, pretty much. Like on Nuketown, let's say you're behind that mid car, no matter where you shoot, you're pretty much gonna get a long shots. That's crazy. You can honestly get at least 30 headshots. No, what, 30 freaking 30 long shots in one game on Nuketown, which I've done before, and that is honestly crazy. A few other tips you could maybe use if you have some spots on your classes, like if you don't have any perks to use or anything. I would recommend to use a stun, and if you have the heat wave unlocked for a specialist ability, I would also suggest that for going for headshots, because once you activate that, the enemies literally cannot move and it says headshot galore. And but if you don't have that unlocked, you could also use the kinetic armor, because I don't know, it gives you extra health, so I guess that's kind of good. And if you're going for headshots with the shotguns, I don't know, they're kind of tricky, I think. It took me a while till I figured out what's the easiest way to get headshots with the shotguns, because I was really struggling with those. But the easiest way I found was to hip fire, not ADS, but hip fire kinda above their head. You know, like you don't wanna hip fire them to the body like you usually would. You gotta, I don't know, you wanna hip fire kind of higher than you usually would. And obviously, if you have laser or long barrel unlocked, you're gonna rock those, because that's just gonna make it way easier. But yeah, that's pretty much all the tips I have for going for dark matter. As I said, I've done my fair amount of grinding. Hopefully few of you guys or some of you guys found this video useful. If you did, feel free to subscribe to our channel and like the video, they'll be highly appreciated. And also, if you wanna check out our live stream that's going on 24/7, where we are grinding for level 1000, the link for that is also gonna be in the description. So if you wanna check that out, it's literally going on 24/7. Even if you watch this video like 2 weeks after this video has came out, we're still probably live, because that thing is gonna take a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.